Welcome guys back to my channel. Today we're gonna be answering a new data set. Okay, today's Excel sheet is talking about a store and some data regarding the store. So let's go through it and see what it contains. So we have our ROW ID. We have an order ID, order date, date, ship mode, customer ID, customer name, segment. This seems categorical. We have country, we have city, state, postal code, region, product ID, category, subcategory, product name, sales, quantity, discount, and profit. So these are our columns that we're gonna be facing today. Okay, let's go to VS Code and answer some questions regarding this dataset. First of all, obviously import the pandas, and then we need to read our CSV file. It's called, as you can see here, store.csv. The reason I have encoding Windows 125 because for some reason I had an issue reading it normally, so I had to add this to the code. Anyways, so first, this is our data, so we can get a grasp and have it study with us here. Okay, our first question: how many unique cities are the orders being delivered to? Okay, so this is a simple question, and the answer is also simple. First of all, we're gonna, as you can remember, went through our data set, and as we can see here at the top, there is a city column. Okay, and the question is asking about cities. So we're gonna, they're asking how many unique cities are the orders being delivered to. So we need to use the unique method and then the length method, and we'll get our answer. Okay. The second question: what is the total amount of orders in the East region? So here the keyword is East region. Okay, so we need to check, and first of all, yes, as we can see here, there is a column talking about regions. Okay, we can see, for example, here we can see south, west, and south. Okay, so, and as we can see here, the question is implying there is an East region. Okay, to make sure of this, first of all, there's a way that we can obviously check is by typing region.unique, and we can see how many different regions are available. Okay, but for this question, is asking what is the total amount of orders in the East region. It's the same as this question. The only thing is we're gonna add a condition saying that the region is equal to East, and then pass it inside the lim function or lim method, and it's gonna give us our answer here. Okay, how many items were sold in the East region? So this is the same question, but the only difference, they're asking for a total, how many items were sold. So here we need to focus on two columns. First column should obviously be the East region, the region column, and we put a condition that's equal to East. And then it's asking for how many items were sold, so they're asking for a total. And obviously, as we saw, there's a quantity column that we need to take care of and remember. So we passed the sum function on the quantity column to see how much were sold in the East region, and as we can see, we got our answer. Question number 4: what are the top 5 sales in South? Okay, so this is a similar question. How are we supposed to do this? So first of all, we need to set the condition that the region is equal to South, and then we're sorting it by sales. Sort the values by sales, and it's asking for top 5, so we need to make ascending equal false. And because it's asking for the top 5, we're gonna use the .head method to check the first 5 rows that follow our conditions. As we can see here, where is it? Where's sales? Yes, these are the highest sales as we can see. If for example I passed in dot tail, we're gonna see we're gonna see a low amount of sales in the sales column. Question number 5. What is the average quantity for each region? So here it's asking for average quantity for each region. Because in the region column there is multiple places. Okay, we can simply how can we answer or tackle this question is by using the dot group by method. Okay, so we want to group by our region column, and it's simply asking for it's asking for the average quantity. So we're gonna pass the mean function. Okay, and doing it like this only is good enough. It shows us an entire table, but for example it's showing us other unnecessary stuff. It only wants average quantity for each region. Okay, so we only want the quantity column. We don't, for example, profit, discount, sales, postal code doesn't make sense. You can't have an average of a postal code or an ROWID. So that's why we're only saying we want the quantity column, and as we can see here we have our answers: region, central, east, south and west, and their average quantity. Question number 6 is asking what is the average sales for each category. Okay, so this is the same question but also a bit different. We're grouping by, this time we're grouping by category column. We also want the average this time, and we also want sales only. Hence we're typing it like this. We're only asking for the sales column. Question number 7. What are the maximum and minimum? So first of all, we need to divide this question because it's there's too many things they're asking for. So they're asking the maximum and minimum and total number of sales. So we need to put in mind that they're asking maximum, minimum, and total number of sales and profit. So we're gonna do these functions, max, minimum, and total number, for the sales column and the profit column. Okay, for each category. So this time around, we're gonna group by category column, and then we're gonna use this method, aggregate. I can't pronounce it well. Okay. And so how this function works is simply when you pass a key, the key represents the column that you're gonna interact with, and the values are gonna represent the function that you wanna use, the math function you wanna use. So as the question implies, we want the maximum, minimum, and total number of sales. Okay, and profit. So the sales is a column and profit is our second column, and we want these methods, maximum, minimum, and sum. So it's gonna happen for both sales and profit. And as we can see here, in category we have 3 categories: furniture, office supplies, and technology. And here we have we have 2 separate tables in this table. One is for profit and one is for sales. One showing minimum, max, and sum for sales, and the other showing minimum, max, and sum for profit. Question number 8. What are the total sales and maximum profit for each segment? Okay, so there's a column called segment that we need to look for and check. Okay, we're gonna group by the segment column, and we're gonna use the same function, but here they're asking total sales. Okay, total sales. So total sales and the maximum profit. So for profit we want maximum. Okay, and for sales we want the sum, total sales. So we're gonna type it like this: profit is our column, we're gonna pass it as a key, and its value, it's gonna be the max function method because we want the maximum. And for our sales, we're gonna pass our second key as sales and its value as sum because we want its sum. And as we can see here, this is our this is our answer. Question number 9. What is the average discount for each segment? So here, average discount. So we're gonna also again group by segment column. I'm gonna use the AGG function. Okay, we're gonna pass discount. There's a column called discount, if you can remember. We're gonna pass discount as our column. Okay, as our key, the discount column as our key, and the mean function or method as our value. And we're gonna see the answer displayed here for us. Thank you. This was how you can answer this data frame, and hopefully you will be back for more. Thank you.